Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to learn family Rosaceae. The family is commonly known as rose family. Rose family. And first of all, we are going to learn the distribution of rose family in Pakistan level and world level. In all over the world, the family consists of 100 genera and 2000 species. In Pakistan level, 29 genera and 2213 species are reported from Pakistan. Now let's go to the vegetative characters of the family habit. The plants belong to this family are perennial, mean plants growing for many seasons. They are mostly herbs, shrubs, and trees. Herbs are the small plants which have herbaceous green stem. Shrubs are woody, branched. Their height is almost 4 to 5 meter. And trees are also woody, but their height is above 4 to 5 meters, but they have got single trunk. Now roots. Root is mostly taproot, fibrous and adventitious root. Taproot is just like that. The root consists of primary root. This is the primary root. And from the primary root, secondary roots are arises. This is the secondary roots. And from the secondary roots, tertiary roots are originate, and this is a tertiary roots. So this can be known as a taproot. This is a taproot. On the other hand, fibrous roots are just like fibers, such as this. The plants which have a fiber-like roots, this is the fibrous, small fiber-like root. This is a fibrous root. And other type of root is that adventitious root. Adventitious root is mostly found in monocotyledon plants, but in few member of the Rosaceae family have got the adventitious root. This is the adventitious. The rootlet small arises from the different position. This is called adventitious root. After root, now let's move to stem. Stem is herbaceous or woody. The plant, the member of this family have a herbaceous stem and woody stem like rose plant. It have a woody stem and stem is covered with prickles. Prickles are this is a stem and its stem is outer covering. These are the spine like prickles. These are the prickles which are outermost part. They are found on the epidermis of stem. These are the prickles. After stem, the other vegetative character is leaves. Leaves are the family member have a petiolate leaf. Petiolate means the leaves which consist of petiole. This is called petiolate leaves. This is the leaves and this is the petiole. Petiole means stalk. Stalk of the leaf. This is called petiolate. And leaf bear stalk, and the leaves without stalk are known as a sessile leaf. This is sessile leaf. It don't have the stalk. This is a sessile leaf. This is attached directly with the stem, but this is not attached directly with the stem. After the vegetative characters, now we will learn the floral character of the family. First, inflorescence. First, students, you must clear your concept about inflorescence. That inflorescence, what is inflorescence? Inflorescence is the arrangement of flower on the plant is called inflorescence. What arrangement? Arrangement of the flower on the plant is known as inflorescence. Okay, this is arrangement. Arrangement that can be at different types. Inflorescence. This is inflorescence. We are now learn inflorescence. This is flower. Sometimes flower are found singly. Sometimes they are found in clusters. This is a stem, and this stem consists of clusters. So this is the different arrangement. So arrangement, there are two mostly types: racemose, cymose, and some are the solitary. Solitary mean the plants on the stem single flower. This is a single flower. This can be known as a solitary. Solitary. So this is a solitary flower, means single flower. In this family member, plants in this family member possess solitary flowers. Cymose and racemose, these are the different arrangements. After the inflorescence, now let's study flower. Flower of this family is bisexual. Bisexual means both sexes. Female organ and male organ both are found in a single flower. As you know that stamen, this is a male organ, male part of the flower, they are found, and carpel, this is carpel. Carpel and stamen, carpels are together known as gynoecium, stamens are known as endoecium, male part and female part. So this flower can be known as a bisexual. In Rosaceae family, the member possess bisexual flower as you study rose plant, and flower have a pedicel. So that's why it is their flower are called as a pedicellate, mean flower with a stalk. This is a pedicellate flower. This is a flower. This is a flower. This is flower. Okay. This is pedicel. Pedicel means stalk. The flower bear stalk. This is called pedicel. But sometimes flower do not bear stalk, and this flower is known as sessile flower. Sessile. But in zoology and animal sense, sessile is those sessile are those organisms which cannot move, but this in plant sense, sessile flower and sessile leaf mean leaves and flower without pedicel. These are called sessile. Okay, flower is another term. Bracteote mean with bract, small appendages that is found at the base of the flower. This is a flower, and this is a bracteate. B. Small appendages, leafy structure that is found. This is called bract. So bracteote and actinomorphic. Actinomorphic are those flower which are in regular shape. Mean flower is regular. This is actinomorphic. What does the actinomorphic mean? Let's understand what is actinomorphic. Suppose this is a flower, this is a flower. Okay, so if we cut flower in two parts, if we cut it in two parts, the two equal halves look like. If we cut it further two parts, four parts, you see four equal halves. So this can be a regular flower. This is a regular. For suppose the other flower, and this is called regular, and botanical term, this is called actinomorphic. Actinomorphic. ACT. Actinomorphic. But the opposite of actinomorphic is zygomorphic. But in family Rosaceae, no any member possesses zygomorphic flower. So zygomorphic flower is that flower. This is the flower. Suppose if we cut it in two halves, you see this half and this half, these are the equal halves look like. If we cut it in further two halves, you see this half is different from this half and this is different from this half. This is called zygomorphic and irregular flower. So this is a irregular flower. In this family member, uh, regular flower is found, and regular is written in this symbol. This is the symbol of, if we make a plural formula, this is the symbol of regular flower. So this, and complete is that the flower which possesses four parts. What? Calyx, corolla, endochum and gynoecium. Stamen together known as endochum. Carpels in the flower are together known as gynoecium. So this is a complete flower, mean the flower which have all complete parts. This is called complete flower. And hermaphrodite mean the flower which have both sexes, male and female sex are found in single flower. So this can be known as hermaphrodite flower. Then after flower, let's move to calyx. Calyx is the collective term of sepals. In Rosaceae family, the number of sepals are mostly 5 or 4 sepals are found in the members of Rosaceae family. Mean they have 4 to 5 sepals. 5 to 4, 5 or 4 sepals are found. These are the sepals. The outer world of the flower are known as sepals. Mean this is the flower. If we draw the structure of flower, this is the outer world, the green outer world. These are called as sepals. These are known as sepals. Okay, 4 or 5 sepals, and these sepals are free. They are not attached. They are free. They are not attached, mean they are free from each other. They are not fused. So epicalyx, epicalyx are the sepals which are the structure attached with sepals are called epicalyx, and bracteoles are present. They have a bract are found below the sepals. This is called bracteoles. Okay, so after sepals, let's move to corolla. There are 5 corolla or multiple of 5 petals. Corolla, one thing it should be noted that corolla is the collective term used for the petals, and 5 petals are found. These are the petals of the flower. If we look at the rose, these are the petals. Their number is mostly 5 in the member of Rosaceae family, but in Rosa indica plant, more than 5 petals are found. So this is known as infinity. 4 or 5 or infinity or indefinite number of petals of almost 20 petals are found in the Rosa indica flower. So petals, they are free, they are mostly free. They are not attached, mean each petal is not fused with each other. So this is known as free petals. Imbricate mean they overlap with each other. This is, as you see the floral diagram of the, here you see the floral diagram. This is an imbricate pattern. These are the petals are found in the Rosa indica plant. These are imbricate. Imbricate means the each petal overlap with each other. This is ending in this side and this overlap with each other. This is called imbricate petal. Now let's move to the stamens. Stamens are the collective term of endosham. Endosham, the male parts of the flower. In the member of Rosaceae family, numerous stamen are found. This is the floral diagram. Here you will see the numerous stamen. These are the stamen. This is one stamen, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. These are the numerous stamen are found on this floral diagram. So stamens, their number, this is one stamen, and in all the member of family Rosaceae, their flower possess numerous number of stamen. So this is called numerous stamen, the floral parts. Okay, lice and sometimes united by the filaments, but their filaments are united. This is the part of the stamen. This is called, if we draw a single stamen here, this is the filament of the stamen, filament. And this is the anther. The other part of the stamen is anther. As you did study in the lower classes, filament, this is filament. And stamen are verstile. Verstile means their face outward. Their direction is just like that. So after stamen, let's move to the carpel. Carpel number in the Rosaceae family is mostly 1 to numerous. So their carpel is 1 to numerous. It is the inner part and it is the female part. These are the carpels. These are the carpels, and this is the innermost part of the flower. This is the carpel. In the flower, this is carpel. This is the female part. Carpel is the collective term used for the gynoecium. Gynoecium means female part of the flower. Carpels are the pocarpotus and syncarpotus. Syncarpus means the carpels are completely fused. This is the carpel. When the carpel, this is the other carpel. These both carpels are fused. These are fused with each other. This is called syncarpus. Mean carpels are fused with each other. This is called syncarpus. Placenta. Arrangement of placentation. Placentation is the arrangement of placenta, are called placentation. Placenta is axile or basal. If we cut the fruit, the arrangement of You see, this is the exile type of placenta, as you see in the fruit of especially lemon and orange. These are the seed. These are the seeds, and these are the seeds which are found inside the fruit. And these seeds, each fruit has a chamber. So the exile placentation consists of the fruit. In the fruit there are chambers. This is the one chamber, this is the other chamber, and these are the chamber as you seen in lemon. But lemon is the not lemon and orange are not the member of Rosaceae family, but this is an exile type of, this is exile type of inflorescence plus placentation. So that was all about the, that was all about the flower character, floral characters. Now let's move to the floral diagram. This is the floral diagram. You see here, this is a floral diagram. It consists of, these are the outermost one. This is sepals. These are the sepals. Sepals. Their number is 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. 5 sepals are found. And these are the petals. Their petal number, this is the flower of rose plant. And someone asked that what is floral diagram? Floral diagram is the aerial view. If we look at the flowers of rose plant, their aerial view is looking just like that. Sepals, these are the petals. Petals are arranged in imbricate. Each petal, all petal overlap with each other. These are overlapping with each other. These are the petals. And these are the stamens. Their stamen anther are visible in aerial view. The uppermost part, anther by filament, is the stalk of the stamen, and these are the inner portion. These are the carpels in the Rosa indica flower. So this is all about the floral diagram. Now let's move to floral formula. So what will be the floral formula and what is floral formula? Floral formula is the floral formula is the total number of floral parts in each flower are known as floral formula. We describe flower, so we can write in short form with total number of floral parts with symbol. So this is the short description of, we can say that this is a short description of floral formula. So floral formula first written is the flower is bisexual. How do we write bisexual flower? Okay. Bisexual flower we can write on this way. This is the symbol of bisexual flower. First we write the flower is regular. Whether flower is regular or irregular. Regular flower can be written just like that way. This is the regular symbol of writing. This is a regular flower, and regular and bisexual flower in the Rosaceae family flowers. Their member flower possess Bisexual means this is the symbol of male and this is the symbol of female sex. Both sexes are found. So this is the bisexual flower. And after bisexual, we write the number of sepals in the flowers. It is represented by symbol K. Their sepals are mostly 5. If we look at that, if we look 5 or 4, so we write on this way 5 or 4. Thus we erase it. Five or 4. Okay, then we use punctuation mark, comma, and then C. C. Corolla. Corolla number is mostly 5. But sometime in Rosa indica flower, especially in Rosa indica, but other members do the 5 numbers or 4 number or multiple of 5 petals or infinity. In Rosa indica, their number is uncountable, infinity, and they are mostly free. So we write on this way, free sepals. If the sepal is united, then we put bracket to the number 5. Okay, so then we write androecium, stamen. Number of stamen are numerous. Numerous, this is infinity. Okay, then we write gynoecium, G. Number of, how many number of carpel? There are only one number of carpel, 1 to numerous. 1 mean we write this way, 1 to numerous carpel. So there, what is the ovary position? Ovary is superior. So ovary is superior. If ovary is inferior, we put line above the G, but ovary is inferior, superior. So this we write floral formula like this way. So this is the floral formula. After floral formula, let's move to the economic importance of the family. This family is third most important family in the flowering plants. It has third most important commercially importance in the temperate zone. How does it is most important? Because the member of this family are the important source of fruit, especially pear, almond, peach, apricot, apple. These are the most important fruits and these are the most important source of food for us. And other importance is that ornamental plants. In this family, most of the ornamental plants like rose plant, Rosa genus, which we cultivate in our garden for beauty purpose. Their flower are the source of beauty. So these are the ornamental plants and the family possess ornamental plants family are the members are the source of the wood also. The branches of Keratogas and others, pins and pectia and are used for making tobacco pipes and timber wood. Family commercially importance for medicinal uses, especially are the source of medicines such as the petals of Rosa indica plant, rose plants. This is known as gulabs. In many Asian countries like Pakistan, India, and other as well, the gulabs are the used as gulkand. It's important and gulkand, and it is also used for extraction of rose oil for making perfumes, for fragrance and beautiful, uh, good fragrance. And petals are used to give arke gulab distillation with water, and arke gulab is used for curing eye disease and many other purposes we see. So this is the importance of family rosaceae. Now let's move to familiar plants. The familiar plants, Rosa indica, rose, most important source of beauty. Pyrus malus, apple, important source of food, especially fruit. Pyrus Prunus persica, peach, Fragaria, Vesca, strawberry. These are the important fruit and flowers. They are belong